She's been making waves and turning heads with her new album and mind-blowing transformation. Adele has clearly been working hard through the pandemic, and this Tottenham-born artist has proven to us all once again that she's a force to be reckoned with. So let's spend some time getting to know her, shall we? Number 1. She wrote her debut single, Homegrown Glory, in only 10 minutes. Adele started singing at the age of 4, and during her childhood and teenage years, she drew inspirations from the likes of Etta James and the Spice Girls, which is a diverse range to say the least. When she was 16, her mother tried to convince her to leave town and attend university, which is when Adele sat down and wrote her debut hit, Hometown Glory, in just 10 minutes. Honestly, it takes some folks longer to go to the bathroom. This is pretty amazing in and of itself, but this isn't exactly what got her all the fame. Number 2. Adele's success took off after a friend posted her singles to MySpace. And this happened back in 2006, you know, when MySpace was still cool. Her videos began getting noticed by an independent production house in the UK named XL Recordings, signing her to a 7-year deal. She released 3 albums with XL, all of which named after the age she was at the time of writing, 19, 21, and 25. In case you were wondering why her latest album is called 30, now you know. Number 3. She grew up with famous classmates. Adele did her studies at the Brit School for Performing Arts and Technology, where she was actually friends and classmates with the likes of Jessie J and Leona Lewis. Wonder if they had the same issues she did, though. Adele was actually almost expelled from this school for repeated absences. According to an interview in Rolling Stone, she used to struggle waking up early and making it to class on time, adding she would turn up at school 4 hours late. But she did manage to sort herself out enough to graduate and get on with her incredible career, so I guess it all worked out in the end. Number 4. She's won 15 Grammys. 2 women share the accolade of winning the most Grammys in a single night, and one of them is Adele. While Beyoncé took this record in 2010, a couple of years later in 2012, Adele did the same, taking home 6 Grammys that night, including 1 for Song of the Year and 1 for Album of the Year. In 2015, she scooped up yet another Grammy for the Best Pop Solo Performance for her show at the Royal Albert Hall singing her hit, Set Fire to the Rain. Adele says her mantra is to make music for the ears, not for the eyes, and just look at how far it's gotten her. Number 5. Adele is one of the richest singer-songwriters in the world. It's no surprise to us that in 2012, Forbes ranked Adele as the 6th highest paid celebrity in their 30 Under 30 list. She was also included in the Sunday Times Rich List Top 20 for musicians in 2017 after earning over $40 million in the previous year. Her current estimated net worth is over $200 million, and we're betting her new album release will bump that number up quite a bit. Number 6. Adele divorced after just 1 year of marriage. In 2017, paparazzi photos circulated of Adele wearing what looked like an engagement ring. Speculation flew until a Grammy acceptance speech where she confirmed she'd married Simon Konecki, her beau since 2011. The pair had a son named Angelo back in 2012 and were married in 2018, but filed for divorce in 2019. The ordeal might have left her heartbroken, but also fired up to channel her emotions and experiences back into her art. Number 7. Adele sued members of the paparazzi for photographing her son. Adele worked hard to keep her son's life private. Even his name was withheld from the public for months after his birth. Needless to say, she was pissed after paparazzi snapped photos of her son during a family gathering in 2013. Adele stated her son's figure must never be public property, so she and the child's father filed a lawsuit in which they were awarded compensation to the tune of 5 digits. Number 8. Adele used to smoke more than a pack a day. With the powerhouse of a voice that she's got, it surprises many people that she actually used to be a heavy smoker, saying she'd often go through 25 ciggies a day. After suffering a vocal cord hemorrhage back in 2011, Adele had to get surgery and spend a period of time on vocal rest. You'd think that would be enough to make her quit, especially when her doctors informed her the smoking was making it all worse. But she actually didn't kick the bad habit until 4 years later, in 2015, when she released her hit album 25. After quitting, she actually admitted she was worried the vice would kill her if she didn't stop. Number 9. The video of her award-winning single Hello was shot with IMAX cameras. Adele's single Hello revolutionized the industry. It was filmed with IMAX cameras, known for having the highest resolution in the world, and this move has credited her with making music video history. And fun fact, word has it the cameras used for her video went on to be used for filming major movies like Interstellar, Hunger Games: Catching Fire, and Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Number 10. 30 reached bestseller status in just 3 days. The album dropped on November 19th and by the 21st had sold over 500,000 copies in the US, surpassing T-Swift's Evermore. And on the topic of best-selling albums, you can check out our video, The Top 10 Best-Selling Albums of All Time, by clicking in the top right corner. Number 11. Adele and Drake are friend goals. After one of Drake's shows in 2018, Adele tweeted saying, "The best production I've seen hands down and way up there with one of my favorite shows of all time." After that, Drake reposted her comment on Instagram showing how excited he was about it. Fast forward about a year, and in February 2019, the two rented out an entire bowling alley just to hang out and play with friends. Fingers crossed for a future collab. That'd be epic. Number 12. Adele is a big-time tea lover. Are you even British if you don't drink tea? Adele once said she would happily drink about 10 cups a day, each with 2 sugars, but this didn't exactly jive with her health and lifestyle overhaul of the last 2 years. To lose weight, she followed the Cert Food diet plan, which includes dark chocolate and green tea, which she said helped to cut down on her daily sugar intake. With or without the sweet tea, she looks amazing, and we don't doubt that she's feeling 100 times healthier overall. Number 13. Adele wrote the draft for Skyfall in under 10 minutes. The famous hit that became the theme song for the Bond film Skyfall was also written in less than 10 minutes. This lady knows how to strike when the iron is hot. Adele's producer Paul Epworth said in an interview that she came to the studio with the lyrics in mind, and she got the draft ready in the blink of an eye. He also said that she usually works very fast, but the word he used to describe this talent was phenomenal, and we have to agree. In 2013, this masterpiece track secured her an Oscar for Best Song. Number 14. Adele is a strong charity supporter. Adele might curse like a sailor with her strong North London accent, but don't let that fool you into thinking she's not a caring soul. She's always willing to help musicians in need, and that's why she supports MusiCare, a charity foundation initiated by the Recording Academy. You know, the folks behind the Grammys. She's also repeatedly performed at charity events in order to help NGOs raise money. Furthermore, she typically donates her time and doesn't take payments for these gigs, as she says her time is the most valuable thing she can give to help make these nonprofits more money. Number 15. Spotify changed its business model because of Adele. For years, artists and listeners alike have been asking Spotify to remove the automatic shuffle function for albums. Until recently, those without a premium paid subscription for Spotify were forced to listen to albums all out of order. That is until Adele made a request ahead of releasing her latest album, 30. Spotify responded to her request on Twitter saying, "Anything for you," and removed the shuffle button as a default option for albums. In her words, "We don't create albums with so much care and thought into our track listing for no reason. Our art tells a story, and our story should be listened to as we intended." And we agree. Alright, Aluxers, that's a wrap for today. We're curious though, do you have a favorite Adele single or album for that matter? Sometimes it's hard to narrow it down, so share your favorites in the comments. And since you stuck with us until the end, you know we've been holding on to a bonus for you. Adele keeps her trophies and awards in the bathroom. It's not a predicament most of us find ourselves in, but Adele isn't exactly most people, now is she? She's gone on record saying she doesn't actually have enough space to keep all of her awards, so she just stores them in the bathroom. But that's not even the funniest part. She actually says she likes looking at them while she's doing her business. In an interview for The Sun, Adele said that, "When I go for a poo and see my awards and think, wow, I did good, that's the truth." Well, I guess whatever keeps you setting fire to that rain, Adele, you do you.